All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's Lisa Marie. Welcome to my channel. I am pretty excited to talk to you guys about some of the divine feminine things that are coming. You know, with the timelines being corrupted, we're having AI and some other things that are being used up in the air that is, part of the Starlink transmission, and they have captured this timeline and they have changed everything. The divine feminine is still going to continue going forward, but we're going to have to start anchoring that in, utilizing the Lemurian crystals to do that, along with anchoring in it with breathing in and letting this old world fall away from us and breathing in that new energy. As we start to breathe in this newer energies, open our heart line with a transmission. Beloved one, the energies have been rising like the ocean tides, asking you, all of us, to soften and to release and remember who we are, who the divine feminine is. The land of Mu was before it got taken over and they corrupted this world. And then we had a very vengeful person in the Anunnaki that have created some pretty intense stuff. So right now, all of us are remembering. I have remembered since I was little, but I couldn't really talk to anybody about it. I did have a lot of Buddhists come up to me when I was younger and would talk to me about stuff. And you really need to chant to clear your energy of this realm, because when I came here, I couldn't understand why we were only living to 120, finding out now that they have messed with our DNA. So the light message, when you start to go to sleep in the middle of the night, you're going to ask the temple of the crystalline domes, the memory of Mu, to stir again within your heart. The codes of purity, harmony, and truth are rising through us like the ancient rivers of reawakening. The crystalline network is real. It's our voice, our tears, and our sacred art. I do the most beautiful sacred women, spirit animal artwork that I have sold over in Sedona and New Mexico and some other places. But it's time to get out there in a different way. We got to bring that type of divine feminine powerful women we are. So we need to anchor into our bodies. We can do breath work, and the breath work is through the easier one has a free app. It's called Global Coherence, and you can get on there, and it's through HeartMath. If you want to do some other breathing techniques, you're going to be breathing in certain things. I'm going to be teaching a class on it, but this is how to anchor things in. You got to get rid of this old world that they have totally time corrupted by stealing this situation that have happened here in America. We need to ground ourselves in the ethereal. We need to breathe our way through, and then use your nose for 4 counts and breathe out. What you're going to do with that exhale, place your hand on your heart or on the womb or both, because we have 2 hands. What timeline am I ready to release? What timeline am I ready to release? Next one, the sacred offering. Circle, keep your soul aligned and keep everything in a place of alignment for yourself. You're feeling called, opening up a new portal, asking Mu to return. The Oracle is bringing in light codes, temple activations, and dream transmissions. You're going to do a blessing to yourself. You're wrapped in beauty. You are the temple keeper. You are blessed by your words. You have not been forgotten. You need to breathe between these 2 worlds right now, and you're returning, and your song is returning. And with moonlight and memory, know that the divine energy of Mu is here. The women really need to anchor it in, getting the crystals that are on Whatnot at Lisa Marie's Boutique. If you like the reel, start sharing it with other women and friends. People that you know are always been drawn to Mu. most people have had this very deep awareness with the divine feminine. They're here to, and they just don't know what's going on because this timeline got taken over with fear mongering and hate and everything else that's been happening, which is really awful to watch people change so much. And I never felt so threatened being here. And I have to anchor in this new energy, no matter what that person is doing, and stop doom scrolling. That'll make a big difference on how to regulate yourself on this earth right now, because we're not watching it just here. It's like it goes into this whole compliance. People just start treating people differently. So again, my name is Lisa Marie. I'm going to continue bringing up information, doing sacred offerings and things, and then I'll be I'm putting together a class so that I can get this information out to you guys, and then you guys can start sharing it with girlfriends. And if you've got those guy friends that are just absolutely the divine feminine, you all know who you are. You're allowed to come into this class. It won't be restricted like some of the other classes, that I have been involved with. So, all right, guys, again, my name is Lisa Marie. I am calling you out for the temple, and then I'll be doing some work tomorrow, probably later today, on the classes and stuff on this particular one. So do me a favor, because I'm just getting into the algorithm and picking up. Can you send out this information to friends? If you like the reel, definitely do something and write a cute little message for me. That'd be great, on some of your experiences of knowing that you have been from a land that everybody's forgotten. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.